Have you ever wondered what's in your vino? Today I'm going to be sharing with you an amazing freebie gift that I know any of you wine lovers, wine connoisseurs, or individuals interested in how to utilize wine to benefit your health and wellness programs will greatly benefit from. So if you're a wine lover, a wine connoisseur, or curious about the healing benefits of wine, stay tuned for this video. I'm Dr. Melissa Gallagher and I enjoy wine. There's not a week that goes by without emails and messages from you all asking about wine, inquiring, is it okay for my health? They say it's healthy, but sometimes I feel hungover or I feel the effects of wine. I can't drink the tannins. I'm not sure what the ingredients are. I'm going to share with you an amazing resource for all of us wine lovers or individuals who maybe are curious about looking deeper into what's in our wine, because there are over 70, yes, I said 70 different ingredients and chemicals that are toxic to the human body. And these ingredients are not going to be things that you find on your standard label. In fact, most of the time, it's very difficult to find anything other than contains sulfites on your label. There's a specific reason for that, as well as a lot of other labeling nuances and manufacturing guidelines that exist in the world of wine. And I actually have a few other wines on display here that I know a lot of people are drinking rosé, they're drinking different varietals of wines and different types of grapes from different regions. And if you're like me, I actually prefer to utilize organic, or even have been told if you go with a French wine or an Italian wine, you're probably going to benefit from consuming a European grade wine than you might like a Chilean wine or California wine. Well, friends, I'm excited to announce that we are in luck, especially kicking off before the major holiday seasons like Thanksgiving and Christmas time and New Year's, when most of us will grab a glass or two, or maybe some of us grab bottles. There's no judgment here, but I think most importantly, if you do consume wine, vino, sparkling, any of the different types of varieties of red, rosé, white wines, you'll really appreciate the amazing work that Dr. Patrick Gentempo and film producer Jeff Hayes have done in putting together a 9-part complimentary docu-series for us to partake and watch and learn. You might recall those names and maybe they ring a bell, because over 6 months ago, I flew out to Salt Lake City and I met with Jeff Hayes and his production crew and sat down and interviewed with Dr. Gentempo about my expertise in the world of CBD for pain management. Well, I was really excited, and I think I even mentioned in that video, and I'll click a link to that video, there'll be a link up there if you want to watch that detailing of my documentary interview. But what was really fun behind the scenes is I was talking with them about their recent travels. They had been filming this docu-series that I'm announcing to you today way back in June, and they were traveling all around Italy and France. And I remember telling them, kind of like wink, wink, nod, nod, but really seriously, that if they needed a production assistant to like hold the lighting or to run and grab them espressos, that I would be happy to do that, because they literally have interviewed sommeliers, restaurateurs, and family winemakers with histories of over 600 years of family winemaking in their families that I think will benefit us. The major questions that Dr. Gentempo and Jeff Hayes had when they were interviewing all of these 40+ experts, there are literally in each of the episodes, so there are 9 total episodes, each of the episodes have different interviews with different experts in and amongst the wine industry worldwide. And what they start to do is they start to ask questions like, Why do some people get hangovers and others don't? Are there differences in terms of the soil content, and how does that factor into maybe toxic ingredients that come about in the fermentation process? They also looked at different histories and families across all over the world in the making of the wine. And most importantly, they looked at the industrialization and the mass production of wine and the differences from wine, say 9,000 years ago, where it didn't give people headaches and it was considered water. I mean, people drank wine like they drink water today, and it did not harm them. And in fact, it was very healthy. And a lot of the Mediterranean lifestyles, and there are a lot of scientific research that does propose that a glass of, say, red wine is beneficial to your heart. So they dig way, way, way deeper. Literally, they go into the bowels of some of these wineries and they learn about the different grapes and the growing processes. But most importantly, and this is where this is great for us who are concerned about health, that we might like to enjoy wine, but we're not quite sure what wine do we buy and what do we ask or search for when we're looking at the different types of wine to pair with our Thanksgiving or Christmas or holiday dinners. So I present this all to you to invite you into this free docuseries. There will be a link down below, and I'm going to invite you to pre-register, because on November 26th, that is when episode number 1 airs. They will release an email. So you have to sign up via email. That's how you get the docuseries every day. And every day for 9 total days, you will get an episode that's about 2 hours plus in length. So you can watch it at your whim, at your will each day. And they're highly, highly informative. I'm crazy excited because I've got a list of questions. Like, I literally have written down questions like, okay, what's in my wine? What toxic ingredients do I need to know? And are there certain regions or areas that we need to avoid or be more cognizant? How do we find out more about the wine that we're consuming? And can we grab that at a Total Wine, or can we get that at Whole Foods? Or maybe should we be ordering online? So those are a lot of really great questions that I have, and I'm sure many of you have as well. Just in some initial conversations with the production team, I know that there are a lot of questions and things that we don't even know that we need to know about our wine to make it healthier for us. And because of the over 9,000 year tradition of consuming wine, I think it's really important for us to dig into this docuseries. I'm really excited by this docuseries. First of all, it couldn't come at any better time, especially kicking off into the Thanksgiving holiday season. I'm one of those individuals that gets really excited about the Beaujolais. Beaujolais, if you're unfamiliar with that, that tends to be the first wine of the harvest. Well, now I'm starting to think, maybe I'm gonna wait to get my Beaujolais to make sure it's even okay to drink, even though it comes from France and it tends to be a wine that changes every year, every season. I'm gonna be waiting until I watch this docuseries, because I'm going to get armed and dangerous so that I can buy for our family and consume and gift great wine that will be healthy for them, sans a lot of the toxic chemicals and harmful ingredients that are not good for our health. So I know there are a lot of other questions you all have, so I'm going to encourage you, ask your questions down below. I am crossing my fingers. We don't have a specific date, time just yet. Sometime this week, I will be hosting a live chat with Jeff Hayes. He's the producer that is the mastermind behind the whole entire docuseries. And I'm going to be compiling all of your questions for us to go over in a live session with Jeff. So I'm excited to organize this with Jeff and yourselves, because his insights are going to help us support our health and wellness programs. So friends, click on the link down below. Don't delay, definitely do reserve your seat, because as soon as this docuseries kicks off, it is a little bit harder to register online, and you wanna make sure that you get in to receive episode 1. I'll tell you this, based on the last 2 docuseries that Jeff and Dr. Patrick released, episode 1, they come out, I mean, it is mind-blowing and it's hard-hitting and it's powerful, and I know you will love it. So I hope you check that out, and I'm excited to announce that tomorrow there will be another holiday gift guide, very specialized, very focused gift guide to help you in your gift giving this holiday season. And if you haven't watched, this is the 2019 Healthy Holiday Gift Guide. That's our overall comprehensive gifts for everybody on your list. So I hope you'll check that out. I'll include in the description box down below the whole entire holiday gift guide playlist, because there will be a total of 6 on that playlist by Saturday of this week. So friends, thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great day. Tune in tomorrow. You'll see another video from me.